It's a machine to build the people who will change the world.
I love that video. Every time I watch it, I go, yes, exactly, perfect. All right, so we have a couple of guest speakers for you this morning, and we're really proud to have them. Let's start out by welcoming our host, the principal of Lake Oswego High School, Mr. Rollin Dickinson.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Welcome. Again, my name is Rollin Dickinson, and I'm the principal here. And we are thrilled to have this competition here. And of course, it is so much more than a competition, as that video just illustrated. It's a celebration, I think. And it's a celebration of what education might just really be all about. And when I think about education at its best, it is relevant, it connects us with others, it inspires us with ideas, it challenges us to more fully realize our potential and what we can create together. And when I think about my own education, I'm especially inspired by those moments that felt a little like play and also like potentially life-changing learning opportunities. And what you guys are doing here today, what you did yesterday, which was so fun to watch, and what you've been doing all year is the shining example of all of that. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your hard work, your teamwork, your exuberance. I saw people spray painting beards and hair on my way in this morning. The whole thing is just so awesome and inspiring, and I love the whole model of gracious professionalism. That's outstanding. So I hope you guys all have a great day today. I hope your robots have a great day today too. And just thank you for being here, and welcome, and you're welcome anytime. So thank you.
Thank you very much for that. So, first is many things. One of the things that we are of great interest to the tech community. The tech community is always looking to put together strong teams of individuals and to help advance the world of technology. It is an enormous field to get into, and it requires an enormously diverse set of talents. So it isn't just scientists and engineers. It's also business people. It's creative people. It's marketing people. It's artists and technicians. So this is an enormous field. And so we have many really outstanding corporations who realize that the future is actually in you guys. One of those is a company based here in Portland, I believe. Is that right? You're based in Portland? Yeah. There's a company called Tripwire. Tripwire is a company that does amazing things with internet security. They are the ones that can really figure out what's going wrong. We have with us today Dwayne Melancon, who is the Vice President of Product Development from Tripwire, and he would like to come out and speak with you. He is also a member of the Oregon First Executive Advisory Board for FIRST, so he knows his stuff. Come on out.
Good morning. Yeah, it's on. Hi, good morning. Dwayne Melancon, and give you a little idea of what my job includes. So it includes responsibility for product management, product strategy for Tripwire, as well as a team of about 250 software engineers around the world. And we do a lot of cybersecurity research. And what that means is we get to break stuff and figure out how to keep other people from being harmed by it. So it's a lot of fun. But you know, one of the things we do a lot with technology, but to me, the thing that gets me really excited about FIRST and about my job is not the technology, it's the people. And so I want to talk with you a little bit about some things that I'm hoping you take away from your involvement here in FIRST. So, and speaking of people, you know, earlier this morning I was talking with Jacob from Rebel Alliance, who is one of our interns for the last couple of years, and it's been really cool. Come in, he gets to work with our team. You know, last summer they built a robot and had to figure out how to secure it, and we did this kind of hackathon thing where they spent several weeks trying to figure out how the robot worked, how to secure it, and then we opened up a competition for an hour in a conference room where all of our best security technicians can go in and try to hack this robot. And guess what? The interns won. We were not able to hack the robot. So I thought that was really cool. One of my guys said, you know, hey, you give me another hour, I bet I could hack it. But, you know, still, the interns won. So one of the things, you know, when you talk about people being involved, you know, we hire a lot of people, but it's based on a little bit of technology, but a lot of things that really don't have a lot to do with technology. So you look at, you know, what are the kinds of things we look for? And let me see if any of this sounds familiar to you from the things that you're discovering maybe about yourself and other people you're working with through this process. So we look for curiosity. People who don't just, you know, settle for things the way they are, they look for a better way. People who are willing and not afraid to try new things, who can learn from mistakes and adapt, and who are getting better every day at organizing their work and getting things done predictably. Sound like anything you're doing now? Yes? I'm not hearing anything. What? So for me, a lot of this is take advantage of this experience to figure out better ways to work on teams and to be a better team member. I mean, one of the things, you know, how many of you are thankful for your mentors and coaches? So a little secret is if it's not your first year in this, you're a mentor and a coach. You can help people. So a lot of that is when we look for people, I like to build high performance teams, and that's about not just the technology, but the relationships, the communication, passing on what you know to other people who don't know it yet. You know, I also do a lot of work at this horse ranch, and one of our mantras there is you're only responsible for what you know. So if you don't know something, ask. Once you know, you're responsible for knowing that and helping other people know that. So to me, FIRST is the same way. And, you know, so I would say have fun with the robots, but really take away from this how you can be a better team member. And when you go off looking for jobs, talk to them about your experience working in teams and about how you not only make yourself better, but you can make the team better through this. And to me, that's what FIRST is all about. So have fun today, and thank you, and I look forward to seeing some robots.
All right. So our final guest this morning, she, along with Vicky from the Lake Monsters, are the ones that are really sort of responsible for putting this whole thing together. So let's give a big warm welcome to Maria Harvey.
Is everyone having a great time at this meet today? And by the way, I'm a mentor with the Lake Monsters 2635, are very happy and proud to invite you to our home. I personally wanted to take a moment to thank, as you know, this is our first year, and to thank the Wilsonville team who are our event sponsors. Without this, none of this would run as smoothly as it has. And I do think we did a good job. Thank you, Wilsonville. So I only have one more thing to say, and that, remember, this is our home. Please treat it as you would treat your own home. If you drop something, pick it up. We have plenty of trash cans. If something's not going right, ask. We are more than willing to help you out. And we just want you to have a wonderful time. Thank you, and please come again.
Thank you, Maria. We do a lot of these events, and they have been outstanding hosts. We are so excited to be here. So let us now say good morning to our referees, headed by Nathan Lose. Say hello to our UL Safety Advisor, Kazuya Awasaki. And Fred Luck and his judges. Judges, please stand. And also our lead robot inspector, Matt, where are you? There he is, our robot inspectors. Thank you so much for your hard work. So speaking of robot inspection, I ended up getting a memo last night that might be a little controversial, so we'll go through this. Because of the number of ropes that have broken and the number of robots that have fallen, FIRST has asked us, or well, told us on this memo that we're actually all going to switch over to these ropes from now on. So what that means, these are much stouter ropes, and we're hoping that that will prevent the robots from falling. So we just wanted to give the teams a heads up on that. And I believe that the lead robot inspector and the FTA they're well aware of the situation and the changes that's going to cause. Now, we also would like it actually, if your robot does hang, we would like you to bring 3 extra students so that your students can lay down on the floor when the robot is lowered, so that way we won't damage the floor, because it turns out that most students are covered by medical insurance and the floor is not. So we appreciate your help with that very, very much. Okay, so dated 4/1/2017.
What was that rule number again, Kevin?
What was that?
You know, an SO7 is reaching out in the field. A G20 is this. This is...
Oh, this is the
Memo.
BS09 rule. It's on page 906 of the manual. So, but now I get to do one of my favorite things. So, what drew me to FIRST was the fact that I was able to work with students. And honestly, here's how I got started. I was the president of the Seattle Robotics Society. It is perhaps the biggest hobby robotics group in the world, based in Seattle. And I was standing there one day, and a young woman named Ashley Snodgrass, who was about that tall, weighed about 90 pounds. Her book bag weighed 100. It was on wheels. Think Harry Potter. So exactly what she looked like, walked in and said, I would like help with my high school project. And she walked in the Seattle Robotics Society. I had no clue what FIRST was. And that was in the year 1999, in December. And I have, after my first season, I got it, right? And most people, you get it after your first season. So my role as a mentor means more to me than just about anything else in my lifetime. And mentors who do an outstanding job really do have a big impact on lives and a big impact on students. So there is an award in FIRST that singles out mentors who do an outstanding job. The mentors are nominated by their teams for the Woody Flowers Award. And Woody Flowers is, he's my mentor. If mentors have a mentor, it's going to be Woody. He is elegant, he is gracious and professional, and he is extraordinarily well-informed. So it's really an honor to be able to associate yourself as a mentor with the Woody Flowers Award. We have a number of nominees here at this event. These nominees are eligible to win the Pacific Northwest Woody Flowers Finalist Award, and that will be given out in Cheney. You do not need to be there. If you end up not going, this has already been decided, actually, by Woody and the former Woody Flowers winners. So, with that, if your name is on this list, we would really, really like to acknowledge you. Please stand up. Neil and Gary. There's one. Thank you so much for being involved in FIRST. We honor you for that. All right. Now, here's what today looks like. We have 3 rounds for each team. Each team is been thinking all night, changed their strategies. I know I saw some people working out in the pits there today to do that last minute of fine-tuning. We are going to run those 3 rounds. It'll probably end somewhere around 11 to 11:15 is our guess. After that, we will do alliance selection. So all of the teams, you should be keeping an eye on who it is that you would select. We will pick the top 8 teams based by rank. They will become the alliance captains. There are 31 teams at this event, so 24 of you will be making it into the elimination rounds. So, everybody is actually still in this. For those last 3 rounds, there's going to be a lot of scouting happening. All right, then we're going to have lunch, and I believe at 1 o'clock, I'm verifying with Mr. Bennington Davis, we are going to run the elimination round starting at 1 o'clock. Earlier? 12:15, thank you. Each event is different. I apologize, I didn't look this up beforehand. So 12:15, we will start the elimination rounds, and so that is our plan for the day. You sounding good? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you will please stand, remove your hats, and welcome to the field the Lake Monsters Orchestra. They are going to lead us in the national anthem. All right, thank you so much to the Lake Monsters Band. We have 2 more people we're going to introduce really quick, and this is fun and exciting. Let's give it up for the golden voice of the day, our announcer, Carl Conan.